All right, I think this is happening. All right, let me just get a couple things set up here, guys, for a live Q&A with me. Okay, so, um, hey, are you guys out there? I think, oh yeah, I was going to come on at 2 on this Friday afternoon, but I'm going to come on a couple minutes earlier. Just want to give some people a heads up. So welcome for yeah, thanks for joining. Here we got Trevor and Ruby were waiting early. I see Erica, Intrepid Hope, Pamela, Tyrone, Sam, Vic, Amina, Gary, G, the entity. Wow, what a cool name. Lalina, we got a blue, Jorge, formless entity idea. What is up, New Zealand? Cool. Thanks for yeah. What God, I can't imagine what time it is out there in New Zealand. So anyway, guys. Um, let's see, just kind of let everyone kind of join on here. Let's see, Robin and Shali, Vegan Metalhead, Mela Crooks, Frida, 90s, Star Secrets, Candy, and Holly from another part of California. Yes, I'm in a part of California too, in case you guys weren't aware of that yet. Yeah, let me adjust my microphone a little bit more here. Um, it's one of my studio microphones here. Um, let's see, smoking weed on Joe's. Yeah, I heard Elon Musk was doing that, huh? Okay, wow, we got a pretty full crowd already, about 100 people in about a minute, and it just keeps climbing on. So, yeah, yeah. Let me just say hi. Thanks for coming on to this live stream. Ask Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. Maybe Anji will pop by too at some point. But yeah, I haven't done a live stream in a couple weeks now. In fact, I haven't done many this summer. I've just been really busy. I usually do them Wednesday evenings, California time, after I run at my running club, and I've only done a few runs at my running club. I haven't been doing much running this year for the most part for various reasons, weather, and I'm training differently. So yeah, just kind of between that and the random ones I do here, and I like to do them in here too. It's cool because I have the big computer. I can see everything rather than just streaming by on my iPhone. But anyway, I have a couple announcements for you guys before we get started. Um, you guys know that Dr. Khan's going to go on Joe Rogan at the end of the month, and I've been chatting with Dr. Khan, and yeah, I've met him a few times. We know each other, and yeah, we're going to collaborate for that. That's the plan, at least. We're talking about making a video or two together. So just thought I'd throw that out at you, and I might even just kind of keep it hush here. No, I don't say anything more, but yeah, I'm trying to hang out with him that day when he goes on Joe. So we'll see how that all plays out. So anyway, just letting you know, we're going to be some collaboration with me and Dr. Khan later on this month, and I think he's going to be in California for quite a while. So we have some ample opportunities. Maybe I'll even get him in here in this room, or I'll go to where he's staying at. We haven't figured that out yet, but we're going to do some stuff. So anyway, cool. I'm glad you guys like that. I didn't think you would hate that idea. Um, so anyway, um, do we have a troll here? Jorge Sanchez. Vegans won't change a damn thing. Meat eaters are here to stay. Well, we don't really need that. If you want to ask a question, that's cool because that's kind of what the name of this chat is. But if it's uh just gonna come here and yell propaganda, that's not why I planned this live stream. So George is blocked. So if you have real questions, even if you're not a vegan, if you're vegan curious, it's not like you have to be a vegan to be here. I just want to make that clear. This is for vegans, people interested in veganism, people with an open mind. But if you want to come here and try to poop and be a dick, then you'll suffer George's or Jorge's fate there. So anyway, yeah, I'm saying it's cool. You don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to agree with everything that we say or I say here. Just be respectful, like you're like at school and talking amongst classmates or teacher or whatever. Just or at work amongst work people. Just be cool. That's all we ask here. It's not. I'm not asking for anything unreasonable. I don't think. So anyway, Kay is back asking all your strange questions there. I'm not Beyonce fan, so I can't answer that one. So anyway, Emmett asks, "Am I your teacher?" I don't know. Only you can answer that one. Um, Let's see. I don't know anything about fingernails splitting or anything. Sorry about that. Hey, Byron, thanks for joining. Thanks. Our good friend moderator Byron is here, and he's gonna help me run a tight ship here. Everything's been cool so far, except one meat eater, which just got blocked. He is. I don't ban meat eaters outright, like I said, but he's just shouting propaganda rather than trying to engage in dialogue and discourse there. Anyway, let's ask some questions here. Um, let's see. Frida asks, "Why do you get constipated when you eat lots of legumes?" I don't know. Anyone else have that problem? I don't feel constipation when I eat a lot of legumes. It all seems to work itself out. Maybe you won't, if you have some for dinner, you might not poop that night, but it all seems to kind of start flowing again the next day for me. But maybe that's because I eat all them bananas or anything like that. So anyway, I don't know if anyone has any tips for them. That's cool. Yeah, Boise at triathlete raises a good point. Yeah, it never hurts to be hydrated. Drink some more water. But yeah, some foods are more naturally flowing and promoting, and others are less. Like I said, if you ever get backed up, just have some good ripe bananas. That should clear you up. Um, let's see. Let's see what else you guys asking here. Um, okay, Soren. I always get this question every time. What do I think of intermittent fasting? And you guys know I'm not a big fan of intermittent fasting. I'm not the most well-researched person in the world on it, but I have read some of Dr. Longo's research and papers. And from what I gather, and someone can correct me, it seems to, if you want, it depends what you're looking for. If you're talking about longevity, which most people aren't really thinking about, I think most people are thinking about they want to get shredded and lose weight and stuff like that. And I don't see any reason why you couldn't do that without intermittent fasting. I see people do it all the time on vegan diets. But anyway, if your real end game is truly longevity and nothing else, from what he said, it sounds like if you're already not eating animal protein, if you're on a vegan diet, whole food plant-based diet, you're already restricting from the animal proteins, all the sulfuric acidicness of those foods. So you don't. He said you really won't merely get any gains, minimal if any. And someone could correct me on that. So yeah, if you want to live a long time, you know, maybe that there's reason for doing it. But check out the Okinawans. They eat a high carb diet, at least the traditional Okinawan diet, and they have the highest percentage of centurions. So you might want to check that out. They didn't follow his intermittent fast, even though it said they eat to like maybe 90% full. But how do you really calculate that? Anyway, yeah, as you say, I've never really done it. I don't really see if they could tell me why I should do it. You could tell me in the chat if there's a really good thing, something I'm missing out on, something that'll change my life. But yeah, I'm not trying to lose weight. In fact, I'm trying to gain a couple pounds. Not because I'm underweight, just because I'm getting working on strength for basketball right now. Let's see. What are my thoughts on the 80-10-10 diet? Oh, actually, before that, Boise says at a certain age, you need to decrease fat. I think fat and protein. You're right, Boise triathlete. Not only Longo says that, but just a lot of research says have to have a little bit more protein in your diet, which is fine because I don't have like a protein restrictive diet by any sense. I mean, if you guys watch our vlogs, we eat lots of legumes, which are naturally high in protein. Lots of spinach, naturally high in protein. Pretty much every day I'm eating some kind of seeds, particularly pumpkin seeds, which are high in protein. So yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're doing something like 80-10-10, which Sean Chin was asking about there, yeah, and you're 65, you probably will be getting 10% calories from protein if you're lucky. But the way I'm eating, I'm getting probably at least in the mid-teens, something like that. So that's one problem with 80-10-10. Yeah, I think it's unnaturally low in fat and protein. I don't worry about macros too much, but I think maybe a ratio like 70-15-15 is probably optimally healthier in the long run for most people. That's my opinion. I think I feel better having at least 15% calories from fat than say 10%. That way you can eat lots of fun stuff like avocados, nuts and seeds, stuff like that. Oh, thanks. Hard-heartedly 10 men and Adonis. Thank you for our first super chat tip of the day. And go check out our Twitter account, Happy Healthy Vegan, or at Ryan Lum, and you'll see a thank you for your super chat tip there. So thanks so much. Um, let's see. Would you miss Big Boss? Not much. We just got started less than 10 minutes ago. And the first few minutes, I was just giving some information out. So no, you haven't really missed anything. Soren, okay, I already answered one of your questions, but I saw this one. What do you think about omega 3 and 6 ratio? Yeah, it's about a ratio, having a higher ratio of threes compared to sixes. Most people are getting way too many sixes. So it's not necessarily the quantity of omega 3s you're getting, it's having a ratio, a high, not having the ratio of sixes to threes get out of whack. Um, let's see. Hey, Paige Feshler. Hello. Favorite vegan places in LA. There's so many now. I can't even like tell you my favorite vegan place. If you've been watching our vlogs, we've been going to lots of vegan pop-ups, like around town. That's where I'm finding some of the best food. So I don't think I have a favorite restaurant right now, guys. Favorite one in Long Beach has got to be Seabird's Kitchen. But as far as like the whole like greater Los Angeles area, and maybe Shojin, which is a vegan sushi place in Little Tokyo near downtown. It's kind of expensive, special occasion, once a year kind of thing, or twice a year at most kind of thing for most people. But yeah, I guess that would be a Shojin. Just Google Shojin Los Angeles. You'll find it. I forgot their exact website and social media names. Um, let's see. Uh, Ron Pelican, you want me to send a lock of my hair to you? Really? Um, it does bring good luck. No, it doesn't. It's there's nothing good or bad luck about my hair, and no one has ever asked for a lock of my hair before. So you're first, Ron Pelican, but you do ask odd things, and that's cool. That's what I like about you. Let's see. Let's see. What else you guys talking about here? Um, let's see. Graven says your husband just got his blood work back and his stuff was good, but his vitamin D was low. Graven, where do you live at? Do you live in a more northerly latitude? Yeah, you guys know, vitamin D subs really don't work as great as they're, claim to be. Is from everything I've read. I can't speak firsthand because I don't take them. Sunshine is the best way to start the whole process in your body to produce vitamin D. So I was just out in my backyard a little while ago for about like 10 minutes, just standing around my shorts, letting the sun hit my head and skin and chest and arms and legs and everything. So yeah, just I know most people don't have the opportunity to go out in the middle of the day and do that. But yeah, just even on if it's just weekends, just get out and get some sunshine, and then maybe take some subs too. But I'm saying just don't do subs and ignore sunshine. Try to get sunshine. But I know that can be difficult in northerly latitudes. But hey, this is summertime, so time to hit it right now. So as long as his reading wasn't under like say 25, I'm not a medical doctor or anything. Obviously, it's probably nothing too serious. 30 seems to be the cutoff for most. But even Dr. McDougall's argued he thought like mid 20s. I forgot his exact number, but he thought mid 20s was still healthy in his medical doctor opinion. Robin, I've seen a few questions from you and others. My thoughts about kombucha. I don't really drink kombucha. I find it kind of acidic. Like it's like drinking wine. That's how it kind of feels on the body, without the buzz. Unless you drink really highly alcohol kombucha. And I've actually known a few people have like health issues arise from kombucha. Like Mrs. Vegan, of Mr. and Mrs. Vegan's YouTube channel. She's drinking it for years, and she's telling this long story. I forgot all the details, but if you want to have it once in a while, that's cool. But I don't think it has some kind of superfood, super health benefits that are. It's like some kind of biohack to make you healthier or something like that. So yeah, if you enjoy it, just because you enjoy it, cool. But I don't think it's a super food, super pill or something like that. Let's see. Um, let's see. Um, Chicago Vegan wants to know, do I ever drink alcohol? Yeah, I've kind of changed my opinion a little bit on this for like the first few years of our channel. You kind of caught me in this like really like straight edge, no alcohol ever kind of situation. And now I'll have it once in a while. You can probably count it all on one hand or less how many times I'll have alcohol per year. Last time I remember was on my wedding anniversary. Um, Last time before that, maybe on my birthday. See, I can't remember. It's just very rare. Just like special, just little amounts too. It's not like we get like drunk AF or anything like that. Like Angie and I will split like a glass of wine or something like that. And then it doesn't make me like feel great. I don't wake up the next day and go, I feel awesome or anything. I still feel kind of the effects of it a little bit. So yeah, just have some fun. But yeah, not into drinking it on the reg or anything like that. Let's see. Yeah, nuts and seeds. I see people talking get your omega 3s and other healthy fats. Yeah, nuts and seeds. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't recommend people follow that holy fruit 80-10-10 too seriously because you're giving up lots of really good foods, even raw ones like nuts and seeds. How often do I have caffeine? Never, pretty much never. I don't like coffee. I don't like caffeinated drinks or anything like that. I should say rarely. Maybe sometimes when I go to a Chinese restaurant and just drink some of the tea, there might be caffeine in there, but that's pretty rare, pretty rarely, not that often. Anyway, what kind of foods do we eat on a daily basis? Asks Hidden Seas. Yeah, that's a great question. You watch our vlogs. Our vlogs, I mean, sometimes we go out in those vlogs, but when you see us at home, like what we ate in a day at home, it's just pretty basic stuff. Like for me, starts off in the morning with like a fruit smoothie. Angie this morning started off with one of her peach pies from Keep It Carb Baby. I don't have the book handy, but yeah, it's in there. Keep It Carb Baby. Actually, I see the book there. I'm too lazy to stretch over for it, but yeah, and often for lunch, like today, I'll probably make us. Well, last night it wasn't that hot here, so we did something we haven't made in months. I made you know, the oven baked fries, or yeah, just put the slice of potato, a few potatoes, put them in the oven. Had that. Probably make some khichdi today, which is also in the book too, which is like mung beans, basmati rice, and a bunch of veggies like cauliflower and carrots, forgetting a few others, but stuff like that with curry sauce, of course. We have beans and legumes all the time, just the basics, of food there. Rice, potatoes, legumes, veggies, fruit. That's what we're eating day in and day out. Let's see. Um, why do I think keto is so popular now? Um, I think it's because for most people, unless you're already inclined, the idea of giving up meat. Let's see. Angie's asking a question. Hang on one second. She's trying to get something at the UPS box. So one second here. Just that. Okay, so why is keto so popular right now? I think because yeah, most people, if they hear about veganism, they just think it's some weird trippy thing. But people are attracted to keto, I think, because most people are attracted to the idea of losing some weight and doing it quickly, which keto does, provide, results for that. You're losing a bunch of water weight really quickly, and people think, wow, this diet's working. They see their friends losing a bunch of weight really quickly. And unfortunately, it involves, unless you're doing it a vegan way, eating a bunch of oh no, she walked over without the slip. Oh no. Sorry. Sorry. I should have done the I should have done the postal run today. Shouldn't have had Angie do that for me or for us. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. I think people are looking for quick gains and weight loss, and they see that. And unfortunately, it involves eating a bunch of dead animals typically, unless you do it a vegan way, which most people don't, like 98% of the people don't. And it's, what else was I going to say? And, yeah, usually gain the weight back too, because it's usually not sustainable. Anyway, like usually, like how often do you see someone like keep the weight off in keto for a long time? It happens, but it's not the majority of people. Um, let's see. Let's see. Do I have any problems with my diet and how do I deal with it? What do you mean by problems there, Daniel Welch? Not sure what you mean by problems. Be a little more specific, like eating too much of something or not being vegan, or what are you getting out there? Um, let's see. Um, Let's see. Let me get some more questions here. How do I feel about the entire no carb meat eating community? Yeah, just everything I said there about keto. Like it kind of just amazes me how here we are in 2018, all the scientific knowledge that's been amassed about the unhealthfulness of high meat diets and the benefits of eating plants, that we have people that fear eating plants. It just blows my mind. Like, what in the hell is going to happen if you eat some bananas and potatoes and vegetables? What's going to happen? You're not going to get obese. You're not going to get heart disease or diabetes or the most common forms of cancer from the diet. I don't understand. But, the World Health Organization has come out and said, you know processed meat, class one carcinogen, red meat, probable carcinogen. They've never said that about like, a vegetable or a high carb plant. It just blows my mind how people fear carbs. It's just it's silly. You know what it's like as a vegan. You hear as a high carb vegan, you hear people talking about how carbs are bad, and the foods that they are fearing or fearful of are not even high carb foods. They're talking about like donuts, which are high in fat. Just because there's some bread underneath, but it's baked in a bunch of fat. That's not a high carb food. We're talking about whole foods typically too. So anyway, um, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Uh, Let's see. Is soy for you like vegan chicken? I made a video about this. Check it out. Maybe Byron can link to it. You just look for it on our channel. Like soy, the world's most dangerous food, or something like that. I made it about a year ago, so check that out. No, I don't eat soy on the reg or anything, but no, it's not bad for you. It doesn't make a man more feminine or anything like that. No. Let's see. Um, Do I ever drink pure water? Asked Boris. I'm not sure what you mean by pure water, but I have a water purifier, if that's what you're asking. And that's where I drink most of my water. And often when I go to restaurants, like a lot of the good vegan restaurants will have water purification systems there. But if I'm ever at a place that doesn't have something like that and I'm thirsty, I'll still drink their water because I'd rather drink less than optimal water rather than get dehydrated and face the consequences of that. So anyway, thanks. Yeah, Byron just posted in the chat there the link to the soy video. Is soy bad or unhealthy or anything like that? So check it out, y'all. Let's see. Chicago wants to know, is it charcoal filter or reverse osmosis? It's reverse osmosis. Yeah, and it's beyond that too. Yeah, I had a charcoal filter, a Brita one, a long time ago. I remember measuring the acidity of it, and it made the pH of the water really acidic. I noticed. I like mine more alkaline a bit. So yeah, it's reverse osmosis. It removes a bunch of like um, pollutants from it. They had a third party analyze the effectiveness of their filter, and then that's one reason why I got it. So anyway, um, are there any carbs that I feel that are bad or unhealthy? Again, I don't look at food as carbs. I look at food as whole food plants, or whole foods. So if you're eating whole food plants, you're naturally, unless you're eating like avocados, nuts, seeds, or durians, you're getting, they're high in carb. I don't look at them as carb. I don't look at a potato and go, oh, that's a carb, because it has other stuff in it too, other macronutrients, micronutrients, and such. So yeah, I just don't like this whole reductionism talk of carbs. This is a carb. And then we hear chefs talk about, we need a protein. And they're just talking about dead animals. Why can't they bring some legumes in as their protein, or spinach or something like that? So I don't like that kind of reductionist talk. But yeah, if you're eating a whole food plant-based diet, odds are, like I said, there's even like a weird version of it, you're getting a high carb diet. Do I like Goji Man? Yeah, Goji Man rocks. It's good to have someone with such a educated, scientific educated background on the subject matter, making videos on the reg. So yeah, kudos to Goji Man. Um, yeah, refined carbs. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not talking about eating a bunch of refined carbs like Oreos or whatever, something like that. Even though once in a while you'll see us go out and have some fun at a restaurant that has something, some kind of processed food. But anyway, yeah, we're talking about day in, day out, whole food plants, whole food carbs. Um, let's see. Do I like Life Regenerator? I haven't seen any of Dan the Man's videos in years, so I really can't comment on what he's doing these days. Um, let's see. Um, would you consider recycled wool vegan? Like if someone gave it to you? Yeah, that's a good question. We've thought this through many times, and yeah, my philosophy is if you're vegan, you should be representing. So if you're like vegan and one day you're wearing like, vegan for the animals t-shirt or something like that, and the next day you're wearing a wool sweater, it kind of sends a mixed message, even though the sweater, you didn't buy it or anything like that. So I would say just donate it to like, a charity, a Goodwill, a thrift store, something like that. So it could keep going on. But yeah, as a vegan, yeah, you shouldn't wear, something that sends a mixed message out to people. Like if someone gave you leather, a mink jacket or a fur jacket, it was donated, but it sends a really weird message if you're wearing that. Let's see. Um, do I consume any medicinal mushrooms, tea or powdered, or any medicinal herbs? Depends what you mean by medicinal. I'm not not sure exactly what you're trying to get there. You're talking about psilocybin, or you're talking like like reishi. I'm not sure where you're getting at there. Um, let's see. What else you guys asking about here? Um, all right, guys, flowing so quickly here. Okay, you're not talking about hallucinogenic or anything like that. Yeah, I have friends that are into like reishi teas and stuff like that. But um, I'll drink some of their stuff once in a while. But yeah, it's cool. I'm not into that kind of thing though. If that's what you're asking, like something I practice or do, I'm not against it. There's a lot of things I don't do that I'm not against. I just don't, have the time or inclination to bother with that. So yeah, if that's your kind of thing, yeah, cordyceps, reishi, all that, yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I have some friends around here that are into that. They wanted to open up a tea shop here actually, but yeah, I guess they didn't follow through because the investment part of that. Um, hey, Angie went to the PO, so you were able to get it. Did you have to
Yeah.
come back and get the slip?
I did not. Did you tell them?
They saw me texting you. I said, "Oh man, I
Uh.
can't believe Angie's doing the mail run instead of me."
I know. So I got it. Yeah.
What'd you get? Oh, I say it says vegan on
It's
it.
vegan on it, real big.
Yeah, we got this package delivered to our PO box, which doesn't accept UPS delivery. So I had to contact UPS to deliver to the UPS store by
Yeah.
our house, which we could walk to.
So I just told them. I was
So-
like, there's supposed to be a package sent last night
To
from
Happy
one
Healthy Vegan.
UPS to another, and I just show him the Instagram, like that me.
They bought it.
Yeah, he was fine.
What did we get here?
I don't know.
Let me show them. It says vegan. I see on here.
Yeah.
Vegan.
Yeah, let's see. What's it say it's from? It says on the side.
Oh, okay.
Something Earth Company.
Huh, I don't even want to plug them right here.
I don't have no idea. I'll just open it on the slide.
You can open up on the slide there. So anyway, Angie's
I'm
Angie's
back.
around.
I just want to let you know. I got it.
Now it
handled.
sounds like it's from a legit company.
So
Someone was
handled.
kind of concerned that it could be a bomb or something, but
I know.
it's from some kind of eco earth company. So hopefully they're not like.
That would be a pretty evil thing.
I guess this video would go hyper viral if something like that happened.
No, I don't think
Um,
so. Yeah, Better Earth Company.
Well,
Oh, you know what? They
What
did
is it?
write me. Yeah, they said they were sending us like some bamboo toothbrushes, which I've never used and I've been kind of
a
curious
bamboo
about.
toothbrush. Wow. I
Yeah.
wonder if does it last like forever or anything? Because it'd be sucky to have to throw away the bamboo. But I guess it sucks throwing away plastic. It is recyclable. Yeah.
What I'm curious is if the bristles are bamboo.
Oh,
I don't know. What are the bristles made out of?
it looks like regular bristle stuff.
Hmm.
Ah, cool,
Vegan and cruelty free.
cool. Oh, we got
Alright, so that's it.
cool. I'll show you guys on a future blog or something like what a bamboo toothbrush is like.
Yeah, we should show them how what's that weird toothpaste that makes your.
Oh yeah, we got this weird toothpaste. It's black. It's
Yeah.
black as black can be, and it's supposed to make your teeth whiter. Charcoal. I don't know if it's making my teeth any wider.
It's making mine wider, but my sink.
Our
is
sinks are
suffering.
turning black. You have to like wash your sink like every other day. So anyway,
Anyway, I don't know. Anyways, bye guys. Sorry to interrupt.
they said Angie is so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, yeah, I stopped using that charcoal stuff. It was just too much of a pain in the butt, and it was a story of enamel. Yeah, anything that's making the sink black like that. I was a little dubious of. I think I used it for like a week or so. So hopefully my enamel is still cool. That was an impromptu unboxing. Yeah, just finally getting the box from our neighborhood UPS store. They wanted me to drive like 10 miles, so it'd be a 20-mile round trip, be an hour gone just to get that box. So fortunately, I called up UPS and they were able to send it to the corner UPS store here, walkable. Let's see. What else are we guys talking about here? Nancy, difficulty getting husband on board with vegan diet. Suggestions. Well, I don't know. Since he's your husband, have you guys watched some like documentaries together, like Cowspiracy or What the Health, or maybe something like Forks Over Knives, which is even a little little less like confrontational, I guess, a little less um, provocative, and poking, trying to get people to feel guilty or bad or anything like that. Just shows you how healthy vegan diets are. So yeah, I would say try with some documentaries, and if you're making the food, then you have a lot of control over what your husband eats. So that's how that joke from Pulp Fiction, my girlfriend's a vegetarian, which pretty much makes me a vegetarian too, So yeah, that's one way to get them on board. Just show them vegan food is normal food, just like the food most people eat without the meat and dairy bits on it. It's just regular food, but you can get special vegan products too. Um, let's see. I've never heard of Heroes Simplex, TK. Sorry about that. Or herpes simplex. Veganism has an effect on that, huh? I was not aware of that. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Race Lover, you're here too. Thanks. Wow, I got Byron and Race Lover here. What a luxury. So we know it's going to be a nice, clean chat here. So cool. Appreciate both you guys. Those are our moderators, not only for our live streams here to keep a nice, friendly, troll-free community happening, but also on our videos. And I want to emphasize too, we don't boot people off of our live streams just because they disagree with veganism or they're not vegan. In fact, I encourage non-vegans, if you're watching, to keep watching and ask questions. We do boot people who are rude. Just imagine anything that will get you kicked out of your boss to send you home or fire you, or your teacher to kick you out or expel you. If you're acting like a jerk, you get booted out. Just be cool. That's all we ask. Just be cool. Don't do anything that you wouldn't do in person, unless you're a complete narc. I guess you would do that crap in person too. Anyway, do I have naturally dark hair one fine day? Yeah, I'm Asian, so yeah, it's dark brown, little red, something like that. This is my natural hair color, by the way, guys. Anji and I both, at our age, 50, me 51, we have fully natty hair. This is our natural hair colors. Anyway, favorite country song. Let me think. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I like a lot of Merle Haggard stuff, the Bakersfield sound kind of thing. A lot of Telecasters, like guitar sitting right over there. There it is, Telecaster stuff. Um, Rax, yeah, I am 1/16th Native American, Cherokee. I made a video about that a couple years ago. What is Ryan's ethnicity? It's a little complicated. I'm really a mix of things. I just don't, yeah, let's really go off on a quick little tangent here. How do I perceive myself? What race or ethnicity do I define or identify myself with? I don't. I'm just like a person. I don't really think about race too much. And even though I am a mix of different stuff, predominantly Asian, but I have a decent amount of European in me, and I was raised here in California, where it's a big mix, diversity thing going on here. So I really don't think about race too much. So anyway, let me get back to this, our chat here. Favorite vegan dessert. I'm staying away from my favorite vegan desserts right now, which are like the vegan ice creams, like, the dairy-free Ben and Jerry's, and particularly Nadamu, my personal favorite vegan dairy-free ice cream. But I'm staying away from it right now because I'm planning to get another blood test done in the next month or two. And I remember last time, if you guys watched my 7-year vegan blood test, I had some vegan ice cream the week before, which is made of coconut oil, which has lots of saturated fat, which leads to higher cholesterol readings. Mine was like 190. It was still below 200. And on prior blood tests, it was like 150. So I want to see if, abstaining from Nadamu and the such, and like that, coconut oil based stuff, high in fat, saturated fat, I'll get my cholesterol back to where it ought to be. In fact, when I see Dr. Joel Kahn later on this month, tell you, if you guys just joined in, remember, Dr. Kahn is going to go on Joel Rogan. It's going to debate Chris Kresser. Dr. Kahn and I'm breaking it here to you guys. Yeah, we've been in communication. he knows, he knows me, and he knows I live in Los Angeles. He's got to come up here for that Joe Rogan show. Anyway, we're going to do some collaboration, do some videos. Hopefully, I'll get him here in the studio. But anyway, I'm going to have him write me a prescription, a script, whatever it's called, to get a heart CT scan. So get my, see if I have calcified arteries or anything like that. So I'll share that with you. I don't think I can get that done for free. So I might have to pay a couple $100 for that, which I'm not too excited about. So we'll see if I want to go down that road. I don't want to set up a GoFundMe or anything like that. So anyway, we'll see if I want to invest in that. Samuel, what should you avoid on a vegan diet? Super, super easy. Dead animals, dairy, eggs. Pretty simple. Those are the main three things to avoid: meat, dairy, and eggs. And to a lesser extent, stuff like honey and wearing like leather and fur. But as far as dietary, those are the things to avoid. Super easy question. I like easy questions like that. How do I feel about Christians going vegan? Why would I have an opinion? Either way, veganism's for everyone. In fact, that video I made about that crazy pastor in Arizona, Pastor Anderson, when he was calling veganism the devil's diet, every day still pretty much we get comments from Christians who are vegan telling us, yeah, how veganism and Christianity are not incompatible. This pastor is nuts. Not going by the scripture. He's just going off on his own, demonizing veganism. So that's great. I think, I obviously haven't studied every religion and all their scriptures and all, but from what I can tell, veganism should be compatible with pretty much any belief, So anyway, that's enough of that. Let me get off my pulpit here and get back to a vegan talk here. See, I see people here. People are various Christian denominations and vegan. See, it's not incompatible whatsoever. Oh, cool. Daniel went on a pure vegetable diet to pure himself in the Bible. See, there's precedent in the scriptures. Yeah, Seventh-day Adventists. How could I forget them? I quote them all the time. The Adventist studies, yeah, they have a large population that's vegetarian and even vegan. So yeah, nothing incompatible there. Hey, Goji Man, is that you here? Oh, I didn't even see you here. So welcome, Goji Man. If that's the one and only Goji Man, it looks like, yeah, I love your stuff, and I've never had a chance to reach out and communicate with you, but I really like what you're doing, and we should collaborate sometime. I really think you're a great new voice on the vegan YouTube scene. And we need more people who are trained in the scientific aspects of veganism, the biochemistry that you're so knowledgeable about. So yeah, we got the vegan doctors. None of them are really like hardcore YouTubers though. So you're like the next closest thing. So you know your science, you know your biochemistry, and you deserve all the success that you're finding right now. Just kudos to you, Goji Man. Everyone give Goji Man thumbs up. And if you don't know who he is, hit his channel and go subscribe to Goji Man right now. Anyway, do I eat tofu? I talked about tofu. I eat it rarely. Just when I go to like Asian restaurants, they'll make fake meat about it, out of it. But on a daily basis, no, we don't really buy soy or tofu stuff. There's way better plants to eat, whole food plants than tofu, really. Let's see. What else you guys asking here? Why does tofu get so much? It's not like I don't hate. I don't hate tofu. There's just like so many better foods to eat than tofu, in my opinion. That's it. It's not hating on tofu. It's just I had to rank plant foods from top down. Tofu's not on the top for me. And yes, I did see some of that Frank whatever debate on Vegan Gains channel. I only saw a little bit yesterday. Yeah, Byron, our moderator, tipped me off to it a couple days ago. I've been pretty busy this week, so I plan to watch the rest of it. But it was pretty funny, the bits I watched. Yeah, I don't know if it was Vegan Gains' brilliantness, is that the word? His brilliance, or just Frank's lack of brilliance, but it was pretty funny. So yeah, check that out too if you haven't seen that. Yeah, Frank Tufano. And yeah, people have asked me to make videos about him, and others, I think, yeah, Goji Man made a video, right? And Vegan Gains did a debate. So what I don't need to jump into that. I'll just leave that for you guys. I don't feel the need to make a video about every single last anti-vegan, every new person on a carnivore diet who is also hating on vegans. You know, if someone's on a carnivore diet and not hating on vegans and not saying plants are poison, I'll probably just leave them alone, you know? So anyway, um, I'm saying there's so many people crawling out of the woodworks these days, and I don't want to make our channel all about anti-vegans. Sure, I'm going to keep making videos about anti-vegans, but I want to keep it balanced here. Anyway, anyway, um, do a video about the debate. That's going to be that'll be hard because the debate's like 2 hours, isn't it? I have to like download that and sort through it. It'll probably take me several days to actually produce something out of that. So, and it probably won't be that great of a video. I'm just thinking of the ratio of work to what's going to come out of it. 3.5 hours. Okay, see, that's what I'm getting at. It's going to take just to download it and import it into Final Cut Pro is going to take an hour at least. So anyway, guys, good suggestion though. I'm always open to suggestions from y'all. How come coconut oil raises cholesterol levels? If Goji Man is here, he can elaborate more on the science and biochemistry of that. But I know it's high in saturated fat, and that can raise your LDL levels. I don't know the exact biochemistry of how that works. I just know that there is a cause and effect relationship going on there. So that's why I'm abstaining for the most part. I've had a couple little bites in there from vegan ice cream, especially those that are made out of a coconut base, until I get my blood tests, which I'm hoping to do probably in October. So it'll be a year since last time. Hey, Dave Zink, doing good today. Thanks. Thank you. TK, that's a great question. So if Angie comes back, remind me and we'll ask her that. But I'll try to answer that question as a vegan female. Has vegans helped like perimenopause symptoms? It's hard to say because she's been vegan the whole time. It's hard, like it's impossible for her to know what like going being a 50-year-old woman is like not vegan. We just don't know how to compare, group A, group B, or Angie vegan, Angie not vegan. So we really don't know is the bottom line. There's really no way to do a little experiment. She's definitely not going to start eating animal products to check. So I don't know. I wish we can give you an answer on that. Let's see. Thanks, Kay. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. Okay, so it did help some of you guys out there. Okay, I should have asked the crowd here to chime in. Cool, thanks for sharing that, Warner. It has helped. Okay, there's one person's personal experience there. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. Thank you so much. You love us and the content we put on our YouTube channel. Thank you. See, that's what we try to make. I try to make channel that people like to watch, that makes people excited about veganism rather than being bummed about veganism. Sure, I put up a lot of the anti-vegans just so you know how to refute their arguments when your boss at work or your coworkers or your friends at school or your parents and siblings forward you an article on Facebook or whatever, and oh look, veganism makes you die young or whatever, or eating a bunch of meat makes you live a long time. You'll know how to respond to these just ridiculous arguments. So that's why I do that. But thank you, Charlotte. Thanks for letting us know. Nate, yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, we're aging so rapidly. Look at me here at 50 years old. I look, or 51. Yeah, I look so horrible. I mean, go out in the real world and see what real 51-year-olds look like, and come back and tell me that I look significantly worse than they do. It's just a joke. So I'm not going to ban you for saying that. It's just ridiculous because I know all the time when I go like playing basketball at the gym. I'm like, dominating guys like half my age and, strong. And then I tell my age and they're in disbelief. So, not to say that means anything, but I know I'm doing decently well for my life, for my age. Thanks, Kay. Anyway, thanks, Zena. Thanks. I'm glad you guys like watching our channel. Meetup. Thanks, AS Fan Who's. Thank you. A meetup soon. We were thinking about doing some kind of meetup with our friend Satara, who's like a a vegan YouTuber and model. She's on Latin shows in Latin America and the United States, but we kind of lost touch with her. We were thinking about doing one in Santa Monica. So there might be one later this month. So stay tuned. And the way to stay tuned is not necessarily through our videos. We don't make all the announcements on our videos. So I'll tell you how to stay tuned and find out and never miss what we're doing on our. I don't know if this works on mobile yet. It's definitely on if you're on a computer, Mac or PC or Linux, whatever. If you're on if you go to our YouTube channel, hit the community tab, and we make posts about events there. Also, Anji, she runs our Instagram. I've just handed it over to her. So go follow us on Instagram. Happy Healthy Vegan. Yeah, not a big leap there, huh? Go to our Instagram, Happy Healthy Vegan, and we post events there. So you'll know of any events we're doing, meetups. We're probably going to be doing something if you're in Southern California, Orange County, late October. SoCal Veg Fest in Costa Mesa is happening again. I think we're going to be on a panel. We haven't talked about this yet. We've just been communicating over the past couple of days. So I'm breaking it here. We're going to be on some kind of panel there involving social media or influencers or something like that. Angie's got the deets so far. But anyway, that'll be, I think, around October 20th. It's a 2-day event. So there'll be more info about that for sure. Anyway, let's see. Robles wishes he or she could be vegan, but you develop allergies to every fruit and veggie. Really, every fruit and veggie. There's like thousands of fruits and veggies. So there's got to be some other ones you can eat. And as far as like say legumes go, there's all sorts of different legumes from like just black beans, white beans to mung beans to chickpeas. I can't imagine a person being allergic to every single one. Same with grains. There's like how many hundreds, if not thousands, of kinds of rice, and especially like you can go to the market and you can find all different kinds, especially if you have some like ethnic markets near you, like with like Indian or Chinese or Asian markets like that. So look around. You can't be allergic to everything. Anyway, favorite regional style of cooking. Oh man. Wow, that's tough. Living here in Southern California, we're seeing so much excellent, like hardcore, authentically good and tasty Mexican food that's been veganized. People taking like recipes from like their home states in Mexico, their hometowns, bringing them here with their family, and then the kids in the family are going vegan and they're making vegan pop-ups and hopefully restaurants. So yeah, seeing what's going on with vegan Mexican, and it's such a no-brainer. Mexican food is totally prime for being vegan. They've got some of the best carbs in their diet there. That corn for like the tortillas, rice and beans. It's a diet just that goes super well vegan. Let's see. Yeah, Indian food. I was thinking about Indian food because I'm probably going to make some khichdi today. I've been plugging it too. It's in Angie's book here. Khichdi. It's just an Indian dish. You don't get it at restaurants. Let me see if we can find a picture of khichdi here, because we make this all the time. This is how I learned how to make it too, just from Angie's book here. Yeah, no soak khichdi. Check it out. Hopefully it's not getting washed out. You got like basmati rice and mung beans and carrots and celery, cauliflower. I'm going to probably go make a big pot of this after I get done with this live stream, and we'll have so much left over that we can enjoy it again tomorrow. So Indian food. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Because it's, very, has such a vegetarian base to it that it's really easy to veganize Indian food. Ryan, can I mention the Kickstarter? Which one? Are you talking about Vegan Zombies Kickstarter, Byron? If so, yeah, if you guys heard Vegan Zombie, he's in the process of trying to get a film made, in a serious way. So yeah, check out the Vegan Zombie Kickstarter. I think you just probably just Google that Vegan Zombie Kickstarter. There you go, Byron. Put the link down there in the chat here. So thanks. Yeah, I forgot about him. He's Chris, really nice guy, very straightforward, real guy. Been vegan like over 20 years. And he's hardcore. He's like said in his life. I understand, right? He's never had like a sip of caffeine, a sip of booze, a hit of weed. Just really like clean living guy. So yeah, check out his Kickstarter for his movie. Oh man, I envy you, Bill. Indian wife making great Indian food. Oh man, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I hope he meets his goals. Yeah, I don't think he's reached his goal yet. So if anyone can contribute, even just like a buck or two to Vegan Zombies Kickstarter film, that'll help. We need more vegan films out there, right? I mean, that's just all about. I'm into every positive vegan film that comes out. Um, Baked Vape asks, Ryan, how do I become a chill vegan? I'm kind of pissed off easily now whenever someone tells me I'm protein deficient. I just laugh now. I mean, it's you have control to some degree. I know we have emotions as humans, but you have control on how to react. I guess I learned that from like meditation and yoga. Like we have way more control over our thoughts and emotions than we initially may think. I just laugh at though and say, huh, why would I be protein deficient? Why? And they go, oh, because there's no, and then you tell them, no, you're wrong. Tell them, every plant has protein. All foods have protein. In fact, there's some plants that have tons of protein, like more than most meat does, like spinach. Legumes have tons of protein. So just tell them, you know, it's just non-existent in the civilized Western world where people are not starving. There's no such thing as protein deficiency for vegans or otherwise. It's just a myth. Ask them. They can name one protein deficient vegan, and you'll give them $5 or just one protein deficient person, not even vegan. Just laugh at them. Or else you could make a joke about it. You could say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know where I'm getting my protein. It's just like a miracle of the heavens that I'm alive and with you right now because I should be dead, right? Just tell them that. God, I don't know how I'm alive right now. Like every day I wake up in wonder and awe. So have some fun with them. Make it a joke if you want. Yeah, quinoa. There you go. High in protein. Um, let's see. Anyway, protein dealers. Okay, Baked Babe. Hope I give you some ideas. Just don't immediately get angry at their ignorance. Have fun at it. Have fun with it. Make a joke about it. Or just be straightforward. Let them know. Are you not aware that all plants have protein? Just take your pick, depending on your mood of that day. Are you playful or are you kind of just want to be factual? It's your choice. Yes. Anyway, what do I think about all these ex-vegans coming out? I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I mean, it's just funny how when people, I'm not saying I'm not going to go off on any one person here, but when these, when ex-vegans come out and they say all these horrible things happen to them, like, huh, why is it happening to you? And like all these other vegans I know are doing fine. Maybe it's something else in your life because this like another like month and a half or two will be my 8th year as a vegan, and that's not like 20-year vegan like vegan zombie. He's not dead yet, but I'm going. Why are not these horrible things happening to me? Like it's got to be either A, what they're eating is not all that great, or B, there's something else going on in their life. Maybe they're exposed to some kind of toxin. Maybe who knows? I don't understand why them going vegan, they have health problems. And it's not like people who eat meat don't come down with all sorts of weird health symptoms too, and diseases even. So I just find it kind of disingenuous if not saying all these guys are, but if they're throwing the vegan diet under the bus as a reason for coming out, that's just really disingenuous because it ignores the vast majority of vegans who don't come down with all these weird illnesses and who are getting stronger and healthier and thriving. So it's just silly. All right, bye, Linda. I'm sorry this is always the same talk, but people kind of ask, similar questions over and over again. Oh, Corn, how's the lifting going? Yeah, it's still going. I took a little break for the past couple weeks because when I was stretching, actually doing some yoga in here, had a tight hamstring. I still do. I mean, quad from some sprinting I was doing on the track. And I tweaked something in my back. I was kind of doing a forward fold. And all of a sudden, I felt this weird pop. But it's my back's feeling better. I was doing deadlifts yesterday, and yeah, I was doing even though I took a few weeks off, and even the few weeks before that, I kind of backed my weight down, was doing more reps rather than just trying to pull up a heavy weight a few times. I was still able to lift my PR uh, and squats. I can't do deadlifts. I can't do squats right now because my quads are sore, man. These things are so sore. They feel better today. I could probably do them today, but they've been sore since I got back into sprinting. I read that's really normal. If you haven't been sprinting for a while, you can really have sore quads for a while. But yeah, it's all coming along. It's all for basketball strength. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like say some of these carnivores, like, oh, he's lifting. I've only been doing it like 7 months or so, and I'm not trying to look like a bodybuilder like Brian Turner or Nimi Delgado or even Vegan Gains. I'm trying to just get stronger for basketball. So that's a whole different goal than trying to like bodybuild. Anyway, what else you guys talking about there? Um, What's the next video I'm working on? Great question there. Yeah. If it help, did you guys see the video I made early in this week about the vegan debates that are going to be happening this September? One is the one with Dr. Joel Kahn on Joe Rogan. The other one was Gene Bauer and Dr. Neil Bernard on this debate against a anti-vegan farmer. You guys pointed out to me that was an old debate. Unfortunately, the news sources, I had two news sources dated from like August 30th, 2018 that said this was new. So I just trusted it. It's actually an old debate. So what I'm going to do, since the debate's already out, I've already started. I'm going through it right now, pulling out the best clips of that debate, and I will comment on it since I don't have to wait. It's already out for us to see. So I have to apologize for not realizing it was a video from a couple years ago. But I said I had two news sources that showed August 30th of this year. So I think what happened is one news source came first, the other one just saw it and repeated it as I did. So I guess I'm the third source to like perpetuate some misinformation there. But anyway, it's all in good because no harm or anything like that. I get to comment on the video. Who says there's leather on my guitar amp? What are you talking about? It's a plastic amp, bro. And if so, this amp was made before you were born, probably. Anyway, so I should like throw away all my guitars and stuff like that. Actually, I just built that Telecaster. Someone's asking about it, and I know everything in it. There's nothing non-vegan about my Telecaster there. Anyway, would I eat clean meat from labs? You're talking about like lab grown meat and stuff like that. Like, why? I don't eat meat right now, so why? And I'm doing fine, so why would I need to eat lab meat if it were grown from a lab? It would still have heme iron and other bad stuff that meat has. It just does not have the cruelty. So, yeah, I'm vegan for both reasons. I mean, environment, animal cruelty, and health. So it still fails on the health side. So no, I'm not going to eat it. I mean, I don't think they're making it for vegans. Obviously, they're trying to address a larger market of non-vegans out there, right? So yeah. No, I'm not going to eat it. That's what I mean by yeah. All right. So, do I like TerraCycle, Caleb? What is TerraCycle? Let's see. Does Angie plan to do more cooking videos? Yeah, let's get Angie to do some more cooking videos. I'll let her know that you guys asked. I know she's been wanting to, but I guess she hasn't felt inspired to go in there and cook. Hey Cam, do I like Chinese takeout? I don't really get Chinese takeout all that often. No, sorry. I mean, nothing against it. I just don't get it all that often. Oh, Alan, just want to say thanks to Angie for signing your cookbook. Cool. I'll pass on. Yeah. If you guys order, keep it carb, baby. The print book, at least. Some people order the ebook and think Angie can sign it, but no, we have a spot in the front cover here where you can see it. The light's so bright, but yeah, we can leave you a message. So yeah, you can. When you order it, there's a little box on the form when you check out to leave a message to us if you want us to like say, hey, sign the book, please. We're more than happy to do that for you guys. So anyway, okay, so we have CN Riverine amp covers are Tolex, not Torx, right? Tolex and PVC generally completely vegan. Yeah, I don't know what this person is going off on here. I'm touching the handle. Yeah, some amps might have a leather handle. Like if you have a like a an old Fender Tweed amp. Maybe it's got a leather strap up like, but they've been plastic since probably I was born because I have a 1968 Bassman head down here, and it's got the plastic strap too. And I was born in '67, so yeah, you don't really find leather guitar amps, or that's just a weird thing to throw at someone. Hey Antonio, yeah, I heard someone let us know about the animal rights march last week, and in New York particularly, someone said they saw someone wearing one of our happy healthy vegan tees at the march. So kudos. Was that you possibly, Antonio? Luis Gato. Is that your quote or is it from someone else? But I love that. Yeah, facts and logic destroy carnage nonsense every time. Yeah, absolutely. Um, let's see. TerraCycle lets you recycle anything your local recycle station doesn't. No, I'll look it up. I've not even heard of that. I wonder if they have it here in in Southern California. I'll look up TerraCycle when we get done with this chat. Oh, it's in your meme. Okay. All right, Luis. I was wondering. I see that expression and it makes complete sense. Samal Ramos, you have trans fat deficiency. Yeah, that's a good one to have, huh? I can use it liberally. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you there. Um, let's see. Musical influences, Kyle. Good question. Well, our new album, in fact, here it is right here. First time I'm showing it from the mastering house. I have this is the hard copy. I have the digital copies on my computer now, but yeah, here's the CD from our mastering engineer. Our next Lovespirals album is done. It's been mastered, so now we're ready to get it into production and get it sold. So it's called Life Goes On, and we're right about to drop two new videos. One on our Happy Healthy Vegan channel. I think we're gonna do this all tomorrow. One on our Happy Healthy Vegan channel here, and one on our Love Spirals official channel. So if you're not already subscribed to Love Spirals official, that's our band, and we're the videos are similar. There's similar footage, but there's way more of us working in the mastering studio with our friend Robert Rich, our buddy and mastering engineer. We did a trip up to the studio last week in Silicon Valley, basically. So on the Happy Healthy Vegan channel, you'll see us eating vegan in Silicon Valley. On the YouTube, on the Love Spirals official YouTube channel, you'll see us working in his studio. So yeah, it's called Life Goes On. And I suggest you just kind of check out that video when it comes out tomorrow on Love Spirals official, because we kind of show snippets of all the songs on there. So I'll let you decide what the musical influences are. That's where I'm getting at. That's why I went on the big whole promotional thing there. So yeah, Love Spirals official on YouTube and Instagram. I'm trying to get people to get on our Instagram as well. We finally got 500 people on there. Let's get us to 1,000. And Byron, thanks for the link there to our Bandcamp. Lovespirals.bandcamp.com. That's where you can buy our stuff. Even though you can't buy this album yet, it's still going to be at least a month before that is available for purchase. We'll probably be ready, yeah, 4 to 6 weeks, something like that for sale. Anyway, have I ever taken shrooms? Yes, not in a while, but I have taken psilocybin mushrooms in my life. Yes. And I can't say bad things about it. They've been positive spiritual experiences. Opinion on David Gilmour. Yes, he's one of my favorite guitarists. In fact, I have a Strat back there that's pretty much like his famous black Strat, except mine is sunburst, but it's like it's a 60s style Strat, same kind of 60s style pickups and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, David Gilmour's awesome. Do I have any music about veganism? Just the songs that we did on Foot Soldiers album. We typically don't like to sing about politics or religion or well, I guess religion seeps in a little bit because it has to do with spirituality. But no, we try to keep our activism side separate. We just, our music is our music. It's really spiritual, personal thing. And yeah, there's not really if you're looking for like vegan activism, this is the place for it on Love Spirals official. I mean, I'm sorry, on Happy Healthy Vegan, not Love Spirals official. Let's see. What do I think of Ask Yourself? I've seen him on the debates with Vegan Games, but I really don't know too much about Ask Yourself. So I really shouldn't say much because my opinion would be not well informed. Aaron, yeah, bad idea. Taking mushrooms or doing any drugs. I always hear about people, oh, I want to do some LSD or take mushrooms at Disneyland. Bad idea. First of all, if they catch you doing it, there's like security cams everywhere. So you got to be super discreet. But secondly, it's just a horrible place. You're around all these people and all this meat and everything. And yeah, it sounds kind of fun and romantic in the abstract, but the reality of it is no, don't do it. And I've never done it. I never plan to. I just know how those substances work, and yeah, Disneyland is not a good place to do it. Let's see. Um, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I heard about Elon Musk going on Joe Rogan's podcast last night, so I haven't seen it yet. So I'll check it out. Cool. Thanks, Mind's Eye. Visual guitar methods. Thanks a lot. Yeah, you gotta our old songs sound great, but I think our new ones sound even better. In fact, you'll see on the vlog that we put out tomorrow on Lovespirals Official, our mastered engineer said, yeah, the album is mixed so well. He really didn't have to do all that much. He said in theory, all he had to do was just gain match the songs and call it a day, but did a little bit to sweeten it up. So thank you. Um, let's see. Joe Rogan is a shill? For what? We are the champions. A shill for what? He's going to have a real vegan doctor on his show, Joel Kahn, at the end of the month. So that's cool. Um, is heme iron bad? Ask like Goji Man and the vegan doctors about that. Yeah, but all the research I've shown is vegan non-heme iron is not associated with disease, while heme iron is, and heme iron is found only in meat or I think in the Impossible Burger too, because they try to reverse engineer the iron in real meat for better or for worse. Um, let's see. Eric asks, "How many miles do I run each week?" Well, right now I'm not running all that much, to be honest with you. Hang on one sec. It looks like my camera is really. I could crank the exposure down a bit. Hang on one second. Okay, now I'm really not running all that much right now. I've pretty much just changed my training one more notch. I've changed my training up this year. If you guys haven't been watching the vlogs where I show like how I eat and train in today, I've been playing more basketball and working on basketball strength. I realized at the beginning of the year, I already had by that at around January, been started playing basketball again for a bit over a year, but I didn't change my training. I was still doing a lot of running. I'm thinking, okay, I have like a clean slate as far as my body goes, starting from like a clean slate. Let's play basketball and train for basketball rather than play basketball and train for running. See my distinction there? So I'm focusing my training more into basketball. That said, I still run, but I find that I don't need to really do long runs. In fact, they're counterproductive. Instead of going on a 6 or 10 mile long run, which I'll feel the penalty the next day and having a harder time in recovery, I'll just go on like a 3 or 4 mile run and still get the aerobic benefits without having like, a painful recovery the next day, which would interfere with basketball or weightlifting. So that's it. You just got to figure out what your goals are. Right now, my goal is to increase my strength as a basketball player. I'm just trying to get everything better in basketball. Everything, my shooting, my ball handling, taking someone off the dribble, vert, the whole thing. I'm just trying to see what I can do to get even better at basketball. So anyway, what are you guys asking here? Do I ever eat fully raw still? Well, I've been fully raw today so far. All I had was my morning fruit smoothie. I'm sure I'm gonna have something not raw in a little bit, hopefully. What's the longest race I ever ran? It was half marathon. Um, and as I showed on a few videos, it was a small half marathon. I think there were like maybe 54 people in it, and I got third. It was July 5th, a couple years ago. So I think most of the best runners were probably all hung over from partying too hard on July 4th, which is an American holiday here. But yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a third place anytime. Uh, have I ever been to Ireland? No, I'd love to come to magical Ireland sometime. In fact, that's on my list. I would like to go to Wales and maybe next year if I can swing it, because I've done some family ancestry research, and my great great grandfather is straight out of Wales. I want to go visit Wales and see where that side of my ancestry comes from. Um, Do I ever eat any exotic herbs? Asked Nate. Nope, not at all. Um, dry brushing, I don't no, I don't know much about that. Um, Negative effects of eating sushi. I wouldn't know about that because all I have is, I told you, vegan sushi. So I have no negative effects about that other than I wish I could have it more often. Again, at Shojin in downtown Los Angeles. Um, how many grams of protein do I eat a day? I don't measure out my food or anything like that. But we're not afraid of protein rich foods. We eat legumes almost every day. Spinach, we buy spinach all the time at our farmers market. My pumpkin seeds, which I eat every day, have tons of iron and protein. So yeah, I don't know what the grams are, but I'm definitely not like shying away from protein rich foods at all. Let's see. How do I feel about CBD oil? Yeah, I just rubbed some. I told you guys my quads have been sore since I did some sprinting recently. After I don't think I've sprinted all year, to be honest with you. I've done some tempo runs. I've done some like maybe 60-second going hard for 60 seconds, but never like sprints, like 50-yard sprints or 50-meter sprints, 100-meter sprints. I haven't done it until recently. So yeah, I've been rubbing CBD oil. Not a lot. I did it a couple times, and I think it's helping. I think it is. So yeah, CBD is cool. What else you guys talking about? What is the healthiest diet? Whole food, plant-based, right? What else? What else? Yeah, Cam raises a good point. The reason why I don't measure my grams of protein or carbs or fat or calories, as Cam says, measuring your calories and your grams of everything will make you go mad. Cam says, just eat whatever you want. That's cool. I'll just qualify that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, just eat whatever you want. Try to eat as healthy as you can. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, you're not wanting like Oreos all day or something like that. The Oreo diet or something like that. But yeah, I try to eat healthy, and I just figured it all works itself out. If I'm eating whole food plants day in and day out, my blood tests, back that up because last time I showed you everything was within range. It wasn't perfect, but it was perfect in the sense that everything was within range. I think, like I said, I can have my cholesterol be even better by not having all the high saturated fat coconut oil ice creams that I've been having. Let's see. Do we eat tahini like a tahini sauce? Yeah, yeah. We'll use that. We'll often pour a little bit of tahini sauce in our kitchery. Let's see. Um, let's see. What else you guys asking here? Um, Did I hear? Yeah, I heard about Burt Reynolds passing away yesterday, Byron. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I grew up in the 70s, which was pretty much his decade. So yeah, 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 I saw a lot of his movies. So that's sad. What's my feelings on PETA? I don't I'm mixed. I know they get a lot of heat from vegans, you know. I think ultimately, I mean, they're trying to spread a message of, you know, so people realize that it's not cool to just have institutionalized cruelty for animals. I mean, we should treat animals not as products to be exploited and killed, but be treated, more kindly than that. And PETA is one of the groups doing that. Mercy for Animals is doing that. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, no, group is perfect. No organization is perfect. So I think they get way more crap from vegans than they probably deserve. Yeah, I've heard about the abolitionist approach, Roland. Yeah, totally. I'm not sure what I should say about any of these groups and their philosophies, but yeah, just promote a message of compassion, peace, no harm. Animals don't need to be exploited. Animals don't need to be killed in order for humans to go about living, to be healthy, to have clothes to wear, food to eat, any of that. So that's the message I say that's the core between many of these vegan groups and myself. We don't need to kill animals in order to be alive. That's all there really is to it. That's all you really got to get um, about the ethical side of veganism. Animals don't need to die. And there's way more to it than that, but that's like the core foundation of it. Animals don't need to die in order for us to live. Anyway, are there any vegan YouTubers that I don't get along with too well or I don't really like? You're trying to be provocative there, huh? Vegan cap libertarian. I mean, yeah, of course. There's one or two. I guess they're vegan YouTubers. They say that in their channel names, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, if I don't get along with them, I just don't watch them. That's my philosophy. If there's someone I don't like, I don't find like a sick pleasure watching them and hating them or something like that. I just don't watch them. I'd rather spend my time watching content from people or groups that I like and get something out of a message that resonates with me. So yeah, I'm not going to comment on people I don't like and start some drama up. So I suggest that to you guys too. If you really hate some vegan YouTuber or whatever, just don't give them the power. Don't give them the social media power. Just don't watch them, right? That makes the most sense to me. Yeah, I'm not going to mention any names there, race lover, anything like that. But yeah, just let's just leave it. Just leave it at that. Just there's some people I disagree with on many aspects of how they go about their business, and I'm just not going to comment. Some of my favorite vegan YouTubers. Well, we had Goji Man on earlier. Like I told him, I think he's doing a great job. I'm not sure how long he started his channel, but I called him a new vegan YouTuber, like new to like people's province. Everyone knows who Goji Man is now. So yeah, I think Goji Man's doing a wonderful job. And as always, Mike the Vegan does a wonderful job. So yeah, those are probably two of my favorites. And if I want a little more spiciness, I should say, a little more um, vim and vigor, I'll check out a vegan gains debate or foot soldier commentary on something. But yeah, it depends. Yeah, what you want? Do you want something more straight up, scientific, factual? Yeah, Mike and Goji Man, always great. Not to say, yeah, vegan gains and foot soldier are not that too. They're very based in fact and science as well. And kudos to all of them. Those are just the four that come to mind right now at the top of my head. As far as like channels that you may not heard of, let's see. Um, what are my? What's their name again? Let me think here. Oh man, it'll come to me in a second. The Vegan View. They're four female vegan friends of ours here in SoCal. Yeah, check their channel out. They always have like they get together like a a panel of four nice friendly vegan females and talk about various issues. So check them out as well. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Vegan. I haven't watched them for a bit. I kind of lost track of them. Since they moved away back to Missouri, I've kind of lost track with them. So I don't know what they're up to anymore. Let's see what else we got talking about here. Oh, those annoying vegans. Yeah, yeah, they're friends of ours from out here too. Yeah, they're a nice, friendly, chill couple too. Yeah, they're cool. If you haven't checked them out, it's kind of like me and Anji, our old school videos where the two talk together and stuff like that. They're cool. Um, let's see. Remember the Light Twins? Yeah, whatever happened to Light Twins? Huh? Um, let's see. What else you guys talking about? Jonas. No, we're not into him, Yashar Bo Yosef. Is that you, maybe? Is that him? Is that you in a troll account, possibly? What do I think of the potato diet? Like eating only potatoes for a year. I mean, it worked great for Spud Fit, but I think it was more it worked for him. It turned out to be more for he got great publicity out of it, but I don't think you need to eat only potatoes for a year, even though nothing bad happened to him. I would say when people like restrict their diet down to like one or several foods, I go, why? Like, what's going to happen? Say you're just eating potatoes. How will you get ill if you had spinach too, or had some broccoli, or ate some rice or bananas too? I mean, none of those things are going to add anything bad into your diet unless you happen to be allergic to one of those foods or something like that. So I go, why unnecessarily restrict the amount of food you eat? Yeah, I'm nothing against Spudfit. He's awesome. We love him. In fact, look in our community tab. Anji just contributed a recipe to his new book, and she has a coupon code there, so you can get a couple bucks off of it too. It's all potato-based recipes, obviously. So yeah, nothing against it. I just go, why restrict though? What's the point? If you really have some like weird medical issue, go for it. But I think it's healthier to get a wide array of different healthy whole food plants. Why not eat bananas and rice or something like that, and spinach and greens and so on. Let's see. Where can you get CBD oil? Out here, pretty much everywhere. I think our local gas station up the street has it now, so it's pretty much everywhere. I thought Target has it possibly. Let's see. Um, Never heard of a microvore diet. Never have. Um, let's see. Is cereal bad? Asked Aaron. Not a stupid question. Well, it's the thing is like not all cereal is the same, right? I mean, it's made with different stuff, different ingredients of different quality. Um, I get one at they have it in the bulk section of many markets. It's called Maple Pecan Dream. Check that out. I'll have that from time to time in the evenings. And, it seems like there's nothing bad in it from what I could tell. Research the ingredients online and everything looks pretty cool. And it's kind of cereal you can find at many places too. So yeah, it just depends what you get. Some of the other stuff is like way more processed, preserved, and not vegan. So you just gotta look around. Try to get as few ingredients as possible, as many whole foods in there as you can. Don't I shy away from stuff that have like weird chemicals that you don't even know what they are. Unless maybe Goji Man knows what they are. Um, yeah, good point, AS Van Hose. Yeah, you got to watch out for Roundup in there too. If you're getting food grown in non-organic sources, but now I heard it's like drifting and cross-contaminating all sorts of plants. It sucks, really sucks. Yeah, cereal at night, Pony Chaser. That's a little pleasure I've been getting into this year. Just having a little bit extra fullness in my belly before I go to bed. Um, let's see. Oh, thanks for the love from Canada, there, Joan. Um, Let's see, in space, do I think Spotify and music services should restrict vegan users to only new age music? I don't think I've met a single vegan that likes new age music. What are you going off on there? What kind of stereotype is that? Vegans don't like new age music. That's like, for like, older people, like people older than ourselves. Have I met the vegan couple? Yeah, they were out here at LA Veg Fest about a year, not a year ago, about a few months ago. It was April. Yeah, they were nice. I wish we had more time to do something with them, collaborate, hang out, but they had a really busy schedule of their own, so it was not meant to be. Um, Most favorite fruits, Sniper, is cherries. Cherry season is over, but however, when we drove up to um, San Francisco Bay Area a week or two ago to master our album. We found a few cherry vendors over in the Salinas area and we stocked up. Unfortunately, I ate them all. I mean, we brought a bunch home, but they're gone. So cherry's my favorite. I don't know if I have a least favorite, to be honest with you. Um, Christers. Is that am I pronouncing your name right there? You've seen Karnas claim that in ancient times, humans couldn't survive on an all plant based diet, at least before agriculture. Well, that's complete nonsense. What do they think? I mean, not to raise anything all that controversial up here, but if you follow the archaeological record, humans came from primates that ate pretty much plants. So they think we just came from like bonobos and chimp kind of ancestors to all of a sudden eating like a drumstick of meat. I mean, no, I mean, we were eating plants for millions of years. So that argument just sucks. It depends on where in history you want to select. I guess you can find a time in more recent Paleolithic past when people were living in northern climates, northern latitudes, I should say, where there weren't many plant choices. That could be true, but if you're still living in like say an equatorial tropical climate, you can eat plants. So I don't know. They're being really selective. They're trying to find isolated cases in geography and time. But that's just silly. Humans were eating plant-based diets for millions of years. That's what Homo erectus is eating, early Homo sapiens. So that's just nonsense. Oh, thanks, Yoga and Plants. Got our second super chat tip of the day here. And you'll see a thank you message on our Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan, or at Ryan Lum. Thanking you for your super chat tip there. So thanks, Yoga and Plants. Appreciate the vote of confidence there. Thanks. Um, Thoughts on refined sugar? Ryan the Vegan. What a cool name. I don't really have refined sugar unless it gets snuck into something like, I think some of the jellies I buy, I have to read the labels carefully. They might have some refined sugar in there, some don't. But yeah, I don't buy it on outright, but it does get sneaked into stuff. I'm not a big fan of it. Why? Because I just feel like I don't need it. How will it make me any happier or healthier or anything like that? I'm saying I can get on just fine without refined sugar. Um, let's see. Okay, I'm glad you like that answer there, Ryan the Vegan. Um, Is fluoride in toothpaste safe? I'm not a big fan of fluoride. I haven't had fluoride in my water or toothpaste for years, and I get no more cavities now than I have in the past. Which is zero. Even though last time I went to the dentist, I've been vegan now for about 8 years. They did find something like look like a pre-cavity that they want to hit up sometime in the near future. Just deal with it now. So that said, yeah, there's a lot of information on fluoride not being all that good. In fact, a lot of information saying fluoride's probably not good for you. So do your research. I just said personally myself, I'm doing fine without having fluoride in my water, without fluoride in my toothpaste. I'm not getting cavities or anything like that. Um, let's see. What's my favorite animal? I don't know. I have no idea. Lately it's been opossums. There's a cute couple of opossums that come by our porch every night. They're so cute. I love them. Can I flex those guns? Thanks in space, but I'm really not working on my biceps all that much. Really, the muscles that have increased the most in mass and strength have been my hamstrings and glutes, my butt basically. And it's going to be really hard to show you my butt, unfortunately. So Anji can vouch though. If I could have her come in here later, she can vouch. My butt's gone from like this flat butt with no definition. I'm got a nice round butt now. So I'm getting some great butt gain. So I unfortunately can't flex that for y'all. um, let's see. Logan Paul bought a piglet. I don't know. That's not surprising though. Yeah, getting some booty gains there. And I'm not trying to develop a nice round butt. That's just what happens when you get stronger in your glutes and hamstrings, which is what I'm intentionally working on for basketball strength. Yeah, but yeah, I do bicep work, but maybe just like once a week, and it's not like the focus of my workouts. Let's see. How do I think I live? No idea, man. That's a scary question to ask. Do I like Lily Koi Hawaii? What is that, room three? Is that a person or a place? How often do I poop? Getting really personal here, huh? Vegan Nintendo. No, I talk about pooping all the time. At least like 3 times a day, It could be 5 times. But they're quick poops. People like meat eaters say, oh man, I couldn't live like that, pooping 5 times or even 3 times a day. It would take too much time. No, when you're vegan, it's quick. Especially here too. I have a bidet. So the finishing is really quick and easy too. So I'm in and out and like, be out in 30 seconds possibly. It's not a big deal like it is. I remember how it used to be when I was not vegan, long, hard, yeah, it's horrible. So anyway, enough of that. Wow, Cam, that is horrible. What in the heck were you doing? Do I like jazz, Roland? Yeah, I've seen your question a few times. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of jazz in my collection, but yes, I love jazz. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I listen to like Miles Davis, John Coltrane. Those are my two favorites of the classic era of jazz. Um, especially Coltrane's like the golden era with his quartet. Where they did albums like Crescent, Love Supreme, stuff like that. Um, More contemporary guys. I've seen Pat Metheny play live. I've seen Josh Redman on sax. So yeah, I don't have, like I said, the biggest collection, but yeah, I love jazz for sure. Yeah, there's an element of jazz in our music too. It's not overtly noticeable by most people, but yeah. Anyway, um, let's see. Sniper Panda. Yeah, not really into that era. I'm really not into classical music. So yeah, sorry about that. It's not never been my cup of tea. Yeah, Louis Armstrong. Yeah, he's a classic legend of jazz for sure, both on the trumpet and his voice. Revolutionized both those instruments. Um, yeah, Miles Davis. I mean, come on, like, so what? It's one of the greatest jazz songs of all time. Yeah, what can you say? Um, kind of blue, one of the best albums ever of all time. It's like so beautiful to listen to and so influential musically. Both those guys, Coltrane and Miles Davis, influenced so many people, myself included. Let's see. What else you guys talking about here? I don't know that one in space about synchronized swimming. Don't know anything about that. How often do I live stream? Good question, Nero. I used to do it every Wednesday evening around 7:15 Pacific time after my runs with my running club, but I haven't been doing them lately just for various reasons. I've been busy, I've been traveling, it's been too hot, my legs have been sore, I've been recovering, and I haven't been running as much. So hopefully I'll have one next Wednesday. We'll see. But these ones in the studio here are just kind of at random. Whenever I find a good time, like, hey, I want to go and live stream today. Whenever the mood hits me. Any tips for kids that aren't interested? Wow, how do you make anyone interested in the issues of veganism if they're not interested? Good question. I really don't know. Um, I don't know. Maybe show them something if they're old enough to understand, like say cowspiracy. A lot of kids might not realize what's going on in the production of meat and its consequences. And if you're a kid and have an interest in your future, as you should, you might want to have a livable planet, one that's not all effed up from animal agriculture. So maybe you'll scare them a little bit, which is a good thing. Like scare people into realizing the consequences of their actions are not conducive for a healthy, sustainable planet. So maybe that'll get them. Yeah, then also tell them the benefits too. Just don't scare them. Obviously, yeah, show them the benefits of plant-based diets. Watch like Forks Over Knives, or have them watch some of the younger YouTubers. There's many ways to get people interested in veganism. Can you have too much nutritional yeast? Well, you can have too much of anything, water and oxygen. But speaking on a reasonable level, I pour nutritional yeast on so much stuff. So I don't think so, unless you're doing something really, really, really crazy. Let's see. Mark, why do you say that, Mark? Why do you, this is we're supposed to have a nice, cool conversation here. So, Mark, just a warning for you. If you're not, you notice I haven't banned you from our channel yet. I'm just going to tell you what's up. Just be cool. That's all we ask. If you don't agree with veganism, that's fine. I'm totally cool with that. But just if you're going to be in our community here, and that's what we were doing here with 200 plus people, it's a community, it's a discussion. So just be cool. Don't come here and just say some stupid crap. If you want to be a non-vegan and participate, just be cool. Like, don't say something that would like normally like start a fight if we're in person, or if you're in school or at your job, maybe get you in trouble. Just have a rational conversation that you'd have with rational, normal people. That's the only thing we ask. Just come here and be cool. If you want to come here and poop on stuff, you're gone, because that's not contributing to our community here. Anyway, yeah, Anji does look hot on her new Insta pics, huh? Yeah, if you haven't seen, Anji has her own Instagram account, Angie B. So check that out too. Anyway, um, anyway, um, what else you guys talking about? Well, thanks there, A Savannah. Yeah, I don't know if you want to call them bullies. They're just trolls. They're unhappy trolls. Like, why, if you hate someone so much, why do you come under their comments and their live streams and leave comments for if you really dislike them that much? It makes no sense. Anyway, uh, I'm doing good, Vivian. I'm actually getting a little tired now. This live stream is about an hour and a half long. I haven't eaten anything since about maybe 11:30, and that was my fully raw smoothie, my fruit smoothie. So I will be leaving shortly. So if you have a question to ask, we'll try to get it in here in a rapid fire session here. So I'm probably gonna go get and make some kitchery out of keep it carved here. So that'll take me about 15 minutes to prepare and an hour to cook. So I might have to have some bananas or something like that to keep from getting too hungry and crazy. Anyway, what are you guys talking about here? When's the next live stream? Maybe next Wednesday at around 7:15 p.m. if I go running with my running club. Thanks, moderators, too, for helping out, getting rid of dumb comments like Harrison's here. Just what's the point? It's just stupid. In fact, can you guys just ban that guy? What kind of idiot comes? Yeah, I see you timed him out, Byron. If you can, just ban him. Anyone just comes to a vegan discussion and says, "I love meat," it has no place in our civil, rational discussion here. Can you poop? Yes, Vivian, I talked about it several times in a day, but I'm not going to do it for you right now. Mark, how do I make fun of someone? I just said, don't come to our friendly, positive community here and poop over it or just say, oh, I love meat. That's not contributing. If you come here, you need to contribute or at least be passive and not like say a bunch of stupid stuff. So, not making fun of any of these comments. I'm just saying, just be cool. If that is too hard to understand, maybe this isn't the place for you. If you can't be cool, if you just somehow, oh, I know I can't be cool. I'm trying, but it's too hard for me. This ain't the place for you. It's as simple as that. Go to some other channel where you can be a complete freak and no one cares. Anyway, do I like PRS guitars? Paul Reed Smith. They're nice. They're really expensive. I don't have one. I don't think I've ever played one, but if you are offering a PRS guitar to me, or at least to check one out for review, I totally will. But yeah, they're great guitars. Obviously, yeah, he's one of the better, like larger guitar makers out there right now. Did I only eat 30 bananas a day? No, I never monoed bananas. And I'm not even sure if there's ever a day where I ate like 30 bananas. I'm sure I got into the 20s, but I don't think I ever hit that 30 mark, even in my like peak banana eating times. Do I ride inline skates? All right, Mark. Just ban Mark. Spreading BS. Yeah, I'm spreading BS here. That's it. Mark, you're gone. Byron, no, just when Mark comes back, ban him, delete him, whatever that thing is. Timeout's not good enough. I just don't want to see him anymore because he's not contributing. At least he is, but in a negative way. So anyway, yeah, there was a banana island diet, but I never did that. I've never been a fan of mono diets. Why restrict yourself down to one food when you can eat other foods that are going to give you a more diverse nutrient profile in your diet and not cause any harm? So it makes no sense. He's gone. Thanks so much, Byron. Now, he's left dumb comments in the videos too. So I don't know why he's lasted so long, but now he's gone. If you're watching, Mark, you can understand why. Like you can be against veganism, you can be against me, but just don't come here and lie and make up crap. That's it. Don't lie, make up crap, and poop all over our friendly, positive discussion here. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's really simple. It works for 99.99% of all the people here. Just someone has to be a complete jerk and poop all over everything and say lies. If that's the way you are, we're not your channel. We're not that kind of narc enabling channel here. What fruit did I have in my smoothie? I had about 8 bananas and a peach. Don't know Comfy Cross Stitcher. Don't know about that. Never compared anything like that. Favorite vegan eats where I live in Long Beach. I've said Seabird's Kitchen as a favorite. You know what I'm really hungry for right now? You say it. Maybe I'll get on my bikes and go down to Hip P. It's a vegan pita falafel place. That sounds really good right now. Maybe I'm just really hungry. That sounds good. I know I could probably call it in, and by the time we bike down there, it'll probably be ready for us. So they're really cool. I love them. They're just it's like a hole in the wall, basically, here in Long Beach on 4th Street and Retro Row. So yeah, it's one of my favorite places too. Yeah, it's making me hungry. Let's see. Do I ever e-bike? No, I have a couple bikes, and yeah, I don't really get the thing about e-bike. And I guess if you're not really fit enough to ride long distances or go up a hill, or you don't want to show up to work all sweaty, yeah, e-bike's cool. But I got the cardiovascular aerobic fitness for cycling, so yeah, I have no need for an e-bike, or no, I should say no need, no desire. It just doesn't attract me in any way. Even if someone gave me one, I go, oh, nah, I'm cool with my bikes. Roll on. Yeah, of course. What do you think? Of course I have. Ace Savannah, I tell you, I'm laying off the vegan ice cream for now, so I don't have saturated fat in my diet, so I can get a really good blood test next month. Because I tell you, last time I had some vegan ice cream right before my blood test. Why is Anji not in this chat? Because she's editing videos right now. She's got 2 that she's finishing up right now, so that's what's going on. Let's see. Thanks, Byron, for asking that. Longest lived people in the world, Okinawans and Seventh-day Adventists are amongst them. And they eat pretty much, at least the longest lived of the Seventh-day Adventists, the longest lived ones are the ones that eat the least meat, the vegans, followed by the vegetarians. And the Okinawans, 3% of their calories come from meat. Of that, mostly it's from non-land animals. So yeah, 97% of their calories come from plants. And Anji runs the Instagram. That's why Angie's not in here. She's probably Instagramming right now too, as far as I know. Let's see. So we'll do a rapid fire, 5 more minutes of questions in this at 1:45, an hour 45 live stream. And I'm going to go figure out some kind of dinner here. It's only lunchtime, lunch situation. Um, let's see. All right. So rapid fire questions here. Let's go. Uh, palm oil. We've done some videos on that. Who did something interesting on that? I saw Vegan Gains. He did a good discussion of palm oil in one of his response videos. I think to was it on Natural Vegan? I can't remember, but yeah, check that out. Let's see, favorite TV shows. Let's see. When it's on, I like Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley. I'm so pissed off they got rid of Ehrlich. He was my favorite character. Um, but yeah, I think that's probably my favorite one right now. Also digging that Sacha Baron Cohen show too. It's just so uneasy to watch. I just feel all anxious the whole time. Um, what products do I use on my hair, Annie? Nothing special. It's called like Andalou is the shampoo and conditioner brand. Nothing special. I don't think it does anything great or horrible for my hair. It just gets the job done. Um, what's the highest protein packed meal I eat? I don't know. Probably when Angie makes her chilies, all the beans and everything in there. Um, All right, Mind's Eye Visual Guitar Methods. I'll that's a lot to remember, but I'll look for your channel here in the chat and I'll check it out. I like to see other musicians' channels for sure. Let's see. Okay, Baza Sale did a great response on Pommel. Thanks for sharing that. Um, what hi-fi equipment do I use? As far as in here, this is all like pro audio equipment. Out in our living room, I have stuff from a brand called Rega, R-E-G-A. They're from the UK. I got a turntable and amplifier from and speakers from Rega. Um, let's see. A juicer. I don't have a juicer. I have a blender. Actually, two blenders now, but no, I don't have any juicers. Not into juicing, as I've talked about many times before. Um, some people told me that the planet cannot be saved today. Who knows? I don't think the thing is, I don't think anyone knows for sure if it's too far gone. So my philosophy is, why hasten its demise? As you know, as eating animal products does, as far as like contributing to greenhouse gases, destroying the rainforest. Why hasten it? Veganism at least has a chance of slowing it down until maybe we can figure out a way to do something about it as far as saving it. So why destroy our planet any quicker than it has to be? That's just stupid. That again, that's an argument it's a fallacy called appeal to futility. Oh, there's nothing we can do. The planet's going to die anyway, so I'm just going to keep eating meat and hasten the planet's demise. That's horrible thinking. Let's see. When's my next live chat? Possibly next Wednesday evening around 7:15 Pacific time. If I go running with my running club, I like to do live chats after that. So we'll see if that happens. Yeah, you should go to bed now, Roland, but I'm going to get off in 3 more minutes here. Am I done with air frying? Yeah, we have one of those air fryers to heat up like frozen potatoes to make potato fries sometimes. Yes. Do I eat carbs before I go? Go eat some carbs before I starve? Yes, I'm going to. Let's see. Um, Let's see. Vinyl or digital? I've got a bunch of vinyl out here, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't really listen to all that much. It's just so much easier to listen to digital. But yeah, my turntable out there, yeah, plays nice vinyl. It goes into my amplifier. My speaker is a fully analog sound path, really nice, but kind of a pain in the butt. All right, Byron, you're gonna get to bed soon, I promise you. Let's see. Favorite cheese? I don't really have too many favorite vegan cheeses, but Miyoko's, which we get very rarely. No markets here have it, unfortunately. So whenever I find it, it's like a luxury and we enjoy it, but that's like a few times a year tops. I'll have it. But as far as ones I can find on the daily basis, like a Follow Your Heart's a good one. Um, can you eat meat and be healthy? I don't know. I see people that are eating meat and not dying, but who knows? Who knows what's really going on inside? I'm not a doctor or anything like that. Vitamix. I do have a Vitamix blender. Um, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Miyoko cheese there. Thanks, Boken. Ooh, I think I hear Angie slicing vegetables for khichdi, so we might not have those falafels. We'll see. Oh, you're in Wales, Ryan. Cool. I tell you, I want to make a trip to Wales. I learned that my great great grandfather on my mom's side is straight out of Wales. His last name is Morris. So I want to go and visit my homeland of Wales. Um, let's see. Let's see. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying these chats, Vegan Optimist. Appreciate it. Do I think high protein is unhealthy? Well, a lot of the research I'm seeing is indicating that. I'm not sure if the says the same thing about high vegan protein, but high animal protein, yeah, it's definitely not been associated with like disease-free living, anything like that. Um, let's see. Oh, Cayman Islands, Savannah. Cool, thanks. Wow, we got people from all over the world tonight. Um, let's see. 1:45 basically. It's time for me to go and join back with Anji, figure out if we're gonna have falafels or I'll help her make the kitchery in there, which I think she's doing. I tell you, here's slicing going on. But yeah, so thanks again for a really good live stream and big kudos to both Byron and Race Lover, our wonderful, wonderful moderators. Race Lover, I got to get in touch with you. I sent Byron a copy of Keep It Carb Baby. So Race Lover, if you don't already have a copy, hit me up. Just send me a message off our website or I'll find, I don't think I have a way to direct communicate with you. But anyway, thanks to both of you guys. Really, I really appreciate it. When I have at least one of you guys, it's awesome. If I have two of you guys, I know it's going to be a great chat because we keep all these guys that come here trying to just derail things. We just get rid of them, and I could focus on you guys, you awesome people here. So thanks for a really good live chat. Look out tomorrow for some new videos on both Happy Healthy Vegan and Lovespirals Official. There's some cross footage from in both of them, but it's about our trip to Silicon Valley, what we ate there, and how we mastered our next Lovespirals album. So look for those tomorrow. And again, I want to break the news that me and Dr. Joel Kahn shall be doing some collaboration when he comes out here before his interview or his debate with Joe on Joe Rogan's show. So look for some of that, for some exclusive footage and just some of us broing down. So that should be fun. So anyway, thanks guys. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. And it's just cool people like you that makes me even more inspired to make videos. So appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys. So yeah, cool. Contact me, Race Lover, for sure. I want to reward you guys. You guys are so awesome. You guys are just totally invaluable. The great work you guys do here, both on these live streams and on our video comments. I appreciate it. So guys, I'm going to go and keep it carb, babies. Keep it carb. Good night. Good day, wherever you are.